What's up, people? Happy Wednesday. Just finished back day. Got an amazing back day in. It's a beautiful day outside, man. It feels very good, man. Just going back home, about to get something to eat. Lock back in. You know how I go down. Had my shake right after. I'm not sure if I like the ISO 100 shakes that much, but they do give a lot of benefit. Like, I love that there's BCAAs already in it. That's really nice, honestly, and I can see the muscle growth because of that as well, along with the protein. So I'm not necessarily big on the taste, but I'm happy about that. I'm enjoying the results coming from that, you know. But yeah, I had a little interesting exchange in the gym today. Long story short, if you're someone that looks like you train and you have somebody with you that looks like your client, you can't do that in certain gyms unless you pay. Right? Now, the gym we were at, it was a very low engagement kind of gym. Like, nobody was really even in there. So if it looks like you're training somebody, obviously it's going to be a whole lot of hoopla. It's going to be front page news because, again, nobody's in there. There's nothing else to talk about. And no other trainers in there. No trainers in there have any clients. So it's another thing. But I'm coming in there with somebody I know. We're working out. They're like, hey, you can't do that. That was one day. I had a shirt that said trainer on it. Okay, cool. That's fine. He was like, just make it a little less obvious. Cool. Next day I come back, it's another thing. Now I don't have a shirt that says trainer on it. Me and my client are working out. They said, hey, you can't do that. Looks like you're training them. Can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Client snaps out. You know me, I'm staying calm, cool, collected. And it turned out to be a whole issue. Basically, the trainers are territorial and you shouldn't be. You don't want them to you don't want them to think da-da-da-da-da. So where's perception in the policy, bro? Where's perception in the policy? That has a lot to do with your trainers than it does to do with me. Because, again, I'm not even training in here. We're literally just working out. With somebody that may not have the physique that I have in your eyes, that has to be my client. When that's really a family member. It's like, certain gyms, they're very catty when they don't have what they want. Like I said, the engagement was extremely low. Nobody was in there. I've probably seen 2 trainers at most, and they probably have 1 client apiece. So it's just like stuff like that. It makes you very aware of what else is going on and worried about what else is going on. One of the trainers even apparently, from what my client told me, apparently one of the trainers even pulled up my Instagram profile and was like, yeah, see, he's a trainer. I can tell all the gyms around the area that he goes in gyms and trains, and just put the awareness out that he does that. And I'm like, little stuff like that, very catty and weird from grown men. Very catty, very weird. It's nasty. Meanwhile, I'm not even a trainer. Everything I do is completely online. But if I was to bring my mom in there and we working out, can't do that. Nope. Can't do that. But because other grown men are territorial about another man working out with somebody, it becomes an issue. That's crazy. It's very crazy. So that's what happened, you know. Men start to feel threatened because, you know, and that's what happens too. It happens a lot of times, like in a lot of things, bro. If you get money, if a lot of girls like you, like a whole bunch of stuff, bro. Like, it's just like men get very catty. The men that's getting money, the men that have a lot of girls around them, people love them. People enjoy them being around, like stuff like that. They're not worried about other men at all. At all. And the thing that they're talking about, I've seen a totally different scenario. No, I'm sorry. I've seen the same scenario in gyms where there was very high engagement. Trainers are training, clients are working, regular people are working out. No problem. You'll never know somebody who's actually even training in there. And if they was, so what? But the only thing that they don't like is the fact that we have low engagement here. We don't have any clients. And you're coming in with a client, supposedly, that could be my client. How does he get to bring clients in here? That could be my client. Well, that may be the case, but you got to understand the client also wants to work with you as well. They have to want to work with you. If that's an actual client, which it wasn't. So that's another thing. So you can push people out of the door all you want. That still doesn't bring people to y'all. Y'all need clients in here. That still doesn't bring people to y'all. That's one. Two, you could have connected with another trainer if I was a trainer, and we could figure out how to get the engagement up in here. Could have been that too. But instead you hate, you pull up my profile, you do this, that, and the third. I'm like, cool. I kept a smile on my face, baby. I'm like, nah, it's all good. I understand. I totally get it. I wouldn't want it to look a certain way. This is my family member. We working out, but either way, it doesn't matter. I don't want to argue and make it look like I want to stay in here so bad that I want to argue my point. It's okay. Cool. I'll get up out of here. No problem. And you're like, no, you can definitely stay and finish. We're just saying, da, da, da. I'm like, no. We're not finishing nothing. We're good. Plenty of places we can go. No problem. Plenty of options we have. We're not stopping nothing over here. I already saw the signs of this being that kind of gym before I even stepped in. And I went against my better judgment, so now I know. It is what it is. Point of the story, man, always keep a cool head, man. You could be wrong, the other person could be wrong. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's always an opportunity to learn something. So it's cool either way. Either way you slice it, it's fine. So I thought that was very interesting. Just a little adventurous, quite an adventurous situation. But it's all good.